Good morning, Pokemon fans. Draspy here. Today we are going to talk about the amazing bird in the sky Swellow from Gen 3. Now this thing got buffed to the sky from Generation 7. We have Flame Orb now, doing way less damage than Toxic Orb would do to you. Same damage first turn, continues to do the same damage. However, Toxic Orb will build up on you, so Flame Orb has become a much better option for sustainability. Guts gives you that +1 boost, plus doubling the power of Stab Facade at a 140 base power, Stab physical move. This thing will wreck you, totally. 125 base speed. Max that out, will outspeed most of the metagame. It is an amazing Pokemon. U-turn to get you out of there when you see threats coming. Brave Bird, another great stab move, unfortunately adds to the frailness of this Pokemon by whittling it down with 33% recoil when you're hitting it with that amazing Brave Bird attack. Heatwave, now that is to prevent Steel types from switching in on you freely. Steel types will like to take your Brave Birds, your Facades, your U-turns. They can take those all day, any day, especially even things like Scizor that take neutral damage from Brave Bird will still like to take it if they have any decent amount of physical defense invested. However, Heatwave, it does not like to take Heat Waves. Give it a Heat Wave to the face, and boom, it no longer likes to take your moves. Send in those Steel types, send in your Metagrosses, I don't care. I'll hit you with a Heat Wave, then switch out. You want to send your Bullet Punch in there to scare me out? Hit with something not that effective? Boom! Heat Wave to the face is an amazing counter to those. The alternative is Protect, which I don't like very much considering that Protect is not offensive. Every turn you can hit your opponent with an offensive move, all the better. Try to hit them with those offensive moves because this thing will not stick around for long. Get the most use out of it is my strategy. Put that 4 into special attack instead of special defense. Drop that special defense because you're not going to be hit by special defense moves anyway, and if you are dead, chances are. Speed, get that max speed, don't get outsped. If you get outsped, you're dead. Max attack, get that attack up there, kill them. Just kill anything that comes out there. That is what you want with your Swellow. The next Swellow we have here is a special set. It's pretty much the same for two of its moves, Heatwave, U-turn, except Heatwave will be hitting a lot better now with Choice Specs and Scrappy. Scrappy is to make sure that its main move, Boom Burst, booms through everything. Bam, send in that Mimikyu, this guy's gone. It will be almost killing that thing with the Boom Burst. Choice Specs, Boom Burst, amazing. Speed, maxed out the same. Special defense, put that 4 there because you might as well not put it in attack. If you want this thing to be a little sustainable, you could put it in attack too if you so desired so that you have a slightly stronger U-turn. Volt Switch apparently is not an option on Swellow. If it was, that would make this thing all the much better, but unfortunately we still have to work with its attack, which is dropped by giving it a timid nature. If you want, I suppose you could maybe give it a knave nature instead, like we did back in the physical set. However, you might prefer to do it this way. Air Slash, unfortunately, is a much weaker move than Brave Bird. However, it does not have the recoil, and it has a flinch chance, which is much better. All that aside, Boom Burst also breaks through Substitute, another big advantage. So after dropping that down 25%, Boom Burst kills them if they are so stupid as to do that. And that is why Swellow is amazing. Now, tips for using this. Do not keep it in against bullet punchers, Mac punchers, sucker punchers, any punchers. If there's something that's going to hit you in the face, priority. If there's something that's going to outspeed you, don't keep your damn Swellow in. It's not a good idea. Just don't keep it in. Bad idea. Never, ever, ever. I will not tell you how many Swellows I've had knocked off because I thought, oh, I can keep in. Wait a minute. Bam. That mistake will cost you your Swellow. Only keep it in if you know it can take the hit, and 2, if you know that you're going to kill your opponent in that turn. Because it's no point in trying to use your Swellow just to get chip damage. Swellow is meant to obliterate things quickly. It's a good revenge killer. It's a good hitter against things that can't take its hits. That's all it's there for. It's a quick, fast, offensive mon. Don't use it to absorb hits. Don't use it on anything that it can't 2-hit KO or 1-hit KO easily. That is my strategy for you. You can only really switch in on things like Earthquakes or Shadow Balls. And yeah, that's the strat for using this thing. Use it quickly, offensively, and try to keep it away from damage as much as possible. This one is a little bit better about sustainability, but the physical set will definitely get worn down very quickly. All that to keep in mind. When using it, it really depends on which one you want. I would personally, I like the physical set over the special set. However, I can see the advantage of doing a special set considering you have Boom Burst on your side, which spam the thing as much as possible. If you're ever to spam a move on this Pokemon, always spam Boom Burst unless U-turn because you're predicting some sort of switch or something. Heatwave, similar thing, Air Slash. But this Swellow gives you a little bit more breathing room because you can switch between moves, which is why I like this one, because you don't have to stay in one move, which Choice Specs. And it also gives you a higher damage output with its 2 stab moves. Anyway, that's my ideas behind the Swellow. Use Swellow mainly in anything. Well, actually, I would say you can use Swellow as a good Monotype Pokemon if you want to. I would even use Swellow in OU if you really desired. However, try to keep it in the tiers that it's meant for, because that means it'll be more effective against those Pokemon, but feel free to use it in any tier really. Just know the higher tier you go, especially OU where there are a lot of bullet punchers like Scizor that will literally kill you unless you Heatwave predict them to come in on you. Anyway, that's the strat for Swellow. Stay tuned for more strategy updates coming up next week hopefully, and I will see you later. Drasby out.